We see Kyle Busch. I was going to mention, we've kind of taken it for granted just how good he is, but his road course performance this year has just been phenomenal at both of these tracks. He's led a lot of laps and been out front, and it's just been incredible what he's been able to do.
He led 78 of 112 laps at Infineon, and folks, Kyle Busch started 30th at Infineon. He also won the fourth and now final NASCAR Nationwide Series race at Mexico City.
He finished second yesterday here. I mean, he came just a little bit of winning that race.
In a car he had never driven before, by the way.
Incredible.
He's stretched out to almost a second-and-a-half lead over Tony Stewart here right now. So we see Jimmie Johnson make the pass this time down into turn one. Carl Edwards trying to follow him through there. He will have the position, but AJ's going to be able to hold him off.
Juan Pablo Montoya, last lap by, turned the best lap among the leaders, a 73.3. A tenth quicker than Kyle Busch or Stewart, but can he get there?
Yeah, but the top six are all in the 73-second bracket. And
Tony Stewart's under attack right here.
Yeah.
Marcus Ambrose knows he's got 2 laps to get a shot. Tony Stewart. Remember, Marcus said, I don't want to impact the drivers in the chase, but boy, would he love to be able to get one shot at the 18 car.
Those top 6 were all in the 73-second bracket, but Tony was about the slowest of those, so he's struggling a little bit as they go back. You can see him right here.
Getting in the corner. Looks like his car's really loose getting in the corner.
And it'll be really white flag for Kyle Busch this time by.
Now Lambros make a move on Tony going into one.
Man, here it is. White flag.
I don't think he's close enough to make the move this time, but the thing that Marcus doesn't want to happen is for Tony to slow him down enough that Juan Pablo can get to his back bumper.
Looking on the inside. Now, Ambrose is really good in the S's, and coming out of the S's is where Tony Stewart, the 20 car, struggled a moment ago. Although Tony now pulls him a little bit this time by. Trouble, Jeff Gordon involved. There's Sam Hornish.
Looks like Gordon's been around backwards. That's why that roof flap is up.
Just drove it in there a little too hard. He couldn't hold it there.
Gordon back in 25th position. Rudeman trying to get by him. Here is the final lap for Kyle Busch, trying to come down to get his 8th win in 2008. Ambrose now has Montoya right on his rear bumper for 3rd spot. Will Montoya make a move in 10th? Ambrose covers a spot. One more turn for the battle for 3rd. Kyle Busch will come down out of turn 11 and take the checkered flag. Tony Stewart is 2nd. And 3rd spot, what a performance by Marcus Ambrose from 43rd spot. Juan Pablo Montoya will finish 4th, Truex 5th, and Kevin Harvick will come home in 6th position. Jimmie Johnson back up to 7th spot.
On winning. Think about this for a week, boys.
That's a road racer right there, boys.
Kyle Busch sweeps both NASCAR Sprint Cup events on road courses in 2008 in dominant fashion. He led 4 times for 52 laps today.
Yeah, road racer, short track racer, restrictor plate racer. He's just the man.
What a talent.
Adds 10 more points to his lead that he's obviously going to have probably as we get to the chase point. Very, very impressive by this race team and that young man.
Let's go down and visit with the crew chief for Kyle Busch, Steve Addington. Hey.
Yeah, Steve, and restarts taught him everything he knows. That seemed to be the key right there.
Oh, man. That kid's awesome. Thank you, Zippy. Thank you. This is big for JGR, all these cars running up front like this. To bounce back. I can't believe we don't win a race in 3 or 4 weeks and we're in a bad slump, you know. I mean, it's just... I mean, all 3 of these teams working great together now. It's unbelievable. It's awesome, man. This is awesome. This is great for M&M's, Toyota. Great for this race team right here. I mean, they stick together through thick and thin. Anything I ask of them, they do it. They changed a bunch of stuff on this thing this morning and didn't gripe a bit. So it's all these guys right here.
And what about how he pulled out on that restart, Steve? Just lengthened him right there.
You never know. You know, we sat over there on 26-lap tires, and it cooled down like that. You never know what's going to happen. And just told him to leave his brake fans off, get some heat in his brakes, and let him do it. That kid right there is awesome, man. He's the best out there.
He did it. Congratulations to Steve for directing this thing, Doc. They did a good job on strategy, and they did a great job on speed.
Did an awesome job all the way around. Kyle Busch, his 16th win of the year, 8th in Cup, 6 wins in NASCAR Nationwide Series, a couple in the trucks, but his first ever win at Watkins Glen. Guys, 8 wins on the season in this series, as competitive as the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series is.
Just going to tell him what he's going to be able to accomplish by the end of the season. He's just an incredible talent.
It's pretty hard to imagine they could do any better, but every time we say that, they bring out something else. We see celebrating on the front stretch here. They've won 8 times. He's come over to a race team that he wasn't familiar with.
What's his bow? There's the bow.
He had to use both hands to count up all the wins. He was showing the fans.
Gonna get that checkered flag. Well, the fans, do they appreciate this young man's talent or what?
I think, yeah, they're warming up to this guy, you know. I think that he kind of ruffled their feathers at the first, but they now appreciate the talent that they're seeing here.
How about the 23-year-old phenom from Las Vegas? 8th NASCAR Cup win of the season, first at Watkins Glen.